Hey Parkside family and anyone watching this, I just want to share a short devotional thought with you to encourage you wherever you are at this time. And you know what? It simply is the thought that God is concerned about you. And not only is he concerned about you, he's concerned about the things that you're concerned about. The reason I know that is because of a number of things he tells us in his word. And Jesus, who is the epitome of God, who is God himself, he says in Matthew 10, verses 29 to 31, something really special. And I love that these words came from his lips. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a copper coin? And not one of them falls to the ground without my Father knowing. But the very hairs of your head are numbered. Do not fear, you are of more value than many sparrows. Matthew 10, 29 to 31. What this verse tells me is that not only am I of immense value to God, but that God cares even about the things that I may not think are that important. The things that I may not think he should even value, God values. God values the number of hairs on my head. Do I even care about how many hairs are on my head? Do you care about how many hairs are on your head? I mean, it might matter to some more than others, but generally speaking, none of us really think or care about the number of hairs on our head. So that tells me God truly cares more than I even think, not only about me, but about the things that concern me, the things connected to me. They matter to him. Even in this time right now, whilst we're going through what is for most of us the first time we've ever had to experience something which would require us to be restricted to staying at home. That's literally a first for most of us. I know some have experienced things, various hurricanes or different natural disasters perhaps have caused similar effects. But for most of us, this is the first time. And we might be tempted to think, wow, well, okay, I suppose other people go through these things and, it's our time, if you like, to have some kind of challenge and life experiences. We might be tempted to believe that that God doesn't really care or he's not really concerned. But I want to encourage you that God is truly concerned about you. He cares so much. He cares more than you believe about the things that concern you. He really, truly cares. And just in your moments where you may be feeling alone, where you may be feeling that you're going through this by yourself or whatever it is, it might not be even to do with this current world situation. It could be other stuff, family situations, a breakup, just loss of a loved one, whatever it is. I want you to truly believe and know God cares. He is concerned about you, and anything that pertains to you matters to him on the deepest level you can imagine. Just take encouragement from these verses. I also want to encourage you. I'm thinking about those people who are living by themselves perhaps at this time. Maybe people who are experiencing depression or anxiety, and for whom this time is really hard. You're having to spend time in your house alone where perhaps you know that that's literally the worst thing for you, that you need to be spending time with other people and interacting and having time, and you're feeling lonely perhaps. And I want you to know that God cares. God is there with you. Please reach out to him in whatever way you can. Literally just whisper a prayer to him and say, Lord, be with me now. Let me know your presence. Let me feel your presence. Read this verse, Matthew 10, 29 to 31, and be encouraged that God is truly concerned about you. just a prayer away. All you need to do is call. He will hear your faintest cry, 'cause he's concerned about you. So while your tears are flowing down in your time of mourning, he is here to lift your heavy heart, 'cause he's in love with you. He knows and he cares. He sees. He's right there and he'll carry you. He's concerned about you. Weeping may endure for a night, but the morning will bring joy. He won't give you more than you can bear, 'cause he's concerned about you. Oh, he loves you. Oh, yes. He loves you. He loves you. He does. He really does. 'Cause he's concerned about you. Oh, he knows and he cares. He sees. He's right there. He'll carry you. He's concerned about you. Oh, he knows and he cares. He sees. He's right there and he'll carry you. He's concerned about you. He's concerned about you. He's concerned about you.